Okay, so I'm Lilia, and I'm going to do a speech about my usage of self-defense. So just real quick, does anybody here know any self-defense tactics or?
Run away.
Yeah, I know you do. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about self-defense. So before I get started, I want to talk about why I'm talking about this. It's because growing up, I was always just told that if somebody is trying to kidnap you or trying to take you away with them, just run or scream, always attack, and I've just constantly heard that growing up. So it's always been in the back of my mind, knowing how to protect myself, how to defend myself if I need to. So I'm just going to go over the statistics of crime. Most of them are statistics in crime in Massachusetts and in the U.S. Ways to not look like an easy target to perpetrators or people that might come to attack you. Ways to defend yourself and self-defense weapons that you can, and where to take classes if you really want to learn more about it. So crime statistics in Massachusetts, this is all from 2021. There was a total of about 94,000 crimes that happened in Massachusetts. About 21,000 of them being violent crimes, meaning murder, rape, assault, robbery. 72,000 about were property crimes, meaning burglary, theft, and motor vehicle theft. You have a 1 in 320 chance of being a victim of violent crimes, and a 1 in 95% chance of being a victim of property crimes. And this is just crimes in cities based on their population in 2019. I have Lowell and Bedford because I'm in Middlesex. Their campuses are in Lowell and Bedford. And I have other cities that are around Lowell and some of the biggest cities like Worcester, Springfield, and Cambridge. And these are all of the crimes that were logged. So how can you not look like an easy target when you're just out on the street or if you're walking by yourself? So the first one I would say is to present yourself with confidence. Perpetrators don't want to attack somebody if they think that will fight back. So if you look weak or vulnerable, you have a more chance of being chosen or being a victim of any crime. Try to remove your hand from your pockets if you're walking with them, because just in case if someone did try to grab you or try to attack you, you would have your hands free and it would be easier to fight back if you had to fight back. And always trust your gut instinct. If your gut tells you, don't go this way, don't go, don't talk to that person, then you should always just follow that gut instinct, even if you think it's wrong. It's better safe than sorry. If you are getting attacked and you have to fight in close quarters, when someone is trying to attack you, they're usually all up in your face, in your business. Like I said, removing your hands from your pockets increases the chance of you being able to fight back. And I call these going for the weak spots, meaning the spots in the body where it's very vulnerable, like the eyes, the nose, the groin, those places. If you're going for the eyes, take your thumbs and gouge it into their eyes. The nose, I was told this when I was younger, to go for the nose, take the palm and push it as hard as you can into someone's nose and that can break it. Or the groin, obviously, that hurts, especially if your attacker is a male. And if you're fighting back or choosing to fight back, always follow through and make sure the threat is no longer a threat, because you want to make sure that you can be able to run away. So what if your flight or flight response isn't to fight? So everybody has a flight or fight response, and it's a physiological reaction, so the way your mind and your body reacts to when it thinks you're in danger or when your life is in danger. And everybody either has fight, fighting back, fighting against the danger, flight, running away from the danger, or I've seen people talk about freeze, where your body just shuts down and you just stop completely. So if your fight or flight response is freeze or flight, and you're not a person that thinks that you'll fight back, the more you know about defending yourself or the techniques that you can use, the safer that you'll be, and the more likely you'll be able to use them if you have to. So some self-defense weapons I have here are bright flashlights, tasers, and stun guns. I think having a really bright flashlight on you really helps, because if you guys have done this when you were younger, taken a flashlight and shined it into your own eyeballs, it kind of disorientates you or the perpetrator, and if it's really bright, you won't be able to see for like a few seconds after that. So just having those things on you, tasers, stun guns, those can disorientate disorientate the attacker if you had to. Pepper spray, same thing, just spray it, it burns your eyes and your nose, and it feels like your eyes are on fire. Batons, obviously, and the more violent ones are pocket knives and guns. I carry around a pocket knife, and I have it right now. I have this tiny little pocket knife that I got from Amazon. It's a ceramic one, and I just carry it around with me if I'm walking out alone in a safe spot, in my purse, in my pocket, just in case I had to use it. But I obviously wouldn't like to. So if you do want to learn more ways to defend yourself, or self-defense, there are some places in Lowell that I have here. So you have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and it's located at 109 Industrial Ave. These are all in Lowell, around Lowell, or in Massachusetts. We have Resolve and Tiger Ants Taekwondo. I personally have been to Tiger Ants, but not for long. I did that for when I was younger. But just learning ways, or things like Jiu-Jitsu, martial arts, Taekwondo, kickboxing, that can help you if you have to defend yourself. And all of these, from what I saw, they all have adult programs sent for all adults here. So just to close out, you never know what's going to happen. You might think, oh, I'm walking around, like, you might not think that nobody's going to attack you, but you never know what can happen. Anybody can be attacked, whether you're a man, a woman, whether you look strong or you look weak. Anybody can be a victim to any of these things, and the more you know how to defend yourself, and the more knowledge that you have, the less likely you'll be killed, because nobody wants to be killed if they're being attacked by someone else.